Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I would like to give you a presentation about some tips on how to write a review article. So, scientific writing is a critical skill for communicating scientific information effectively. This type of writing is essential to share research findings with other scientific community. This type of writing should be concise and precise to ensure the clarity and the focus. So we need to avoid the use of unnecessary jargon and to make sure every word serves a purpose. Always try to write within the context of other published work. Linking your research to the existing knowledge will demonstrate your awareness and how your work will contribute to the field of this area. Consider your audience and primarily other scientists who will be familiar with the technical terms and concepts that you will use in your review article. Last but not least, ensure your writing is structured logically with a clear introduction, body, and conclusion. The review articles are important since they provide a comprehensive foundation for understanding a particular topic. This type of articles synthesize the existing research and provide a broad overview. They will also explain the current state of knowledge and they will summarize the key findings and theories. By doing so, this will help readers quickly grasp the essential aspects of a topic. Most importantly, review articles will identify gaps in current research. Also, they will highlight the areas for future investigation. The review articles often discuss the main techniques that are used in the field recently, and they will provide a methodological overview that will particularly be useful for new researchers to look and understand how studies are conducted in this specific area. So overall, we can say that reviews are valuable for both experienced researchers and newcomers. This will offer a digest of significant advancement and unresolved questions. There are two situations. The first situation is you are familiar with the topic, and this will make the review process smoother and more efficient since you already have a foundation of knowledge to build on. The second situation is when you are not familiar with the research topic. In this case, you will have to do an extra effort to build a foundational knowledge. You can start with general sources and progressively dive into more specific studies. In both cases, you have to break down the review topic into 2 to 3 keywords. A maximum of 4 keywords is also permissible. This will streamline your research process and will help you to focus your searches and managing the information more effectively. Let us take an example. So if I would like to make a review about these topics, the amino acids and amino acids containing peptides and their significance as disease biomarkers and therapeutic targets, I can divide this research topic into two main keywords. The first keyword is the amino acids and amino acids containing peptides, and the second keyword is their significance as biomarkers. So regarding the first keyword, we can subdivide this keyword into the origin of these molecules, from where these molecules are found and formed, and also the challenges that are encountered when we would like to identify these molecules. Regarding the second keyword, we can subdivide this keyword into the different diseases where these molecules have been characterized, and by doing so we can now have 5 to 6 subheadings of the coming review. Once you select the keywords, you have to go to the academic search engines to find relevant articles based on these keywords. The popular search engines include PubMed, Google Scholar, Web of Science, and Baidu. Explore these keywords, and remember that every website has certain techniques that you have to familiarize in order to get the best matching results. Explore the articles, download them, and try to read smartly, not read randomly. So what do I mean by read article smartly? To decide whether an article is relevant to the topic of your review, you have to read the title and the abstract. Mostly from the title and the abstract you can determine an article's relevance to your topic. This will help you to save time and ensures you focus on the most important work. However, if you couldn't decide from the title and the abstract, then you can delve further into the figures and the conclusion of that article. So you will try to determine the relevance from the title abstract. If you cannot determine the importance of the articles to your review, then go further to the figures and conclusions of these articles. Download these articles according to their relevance, and after you download, try to classify these articles. Importantly, you have to keep track of the search terms you entered when you first search the databases. This will help you and make it easier to replicate your searches and to find additional articles later. So you need to classify the articles according to their relevance to your review topic. For example, you can classify the articles into 3 different groups. The first group, you can say it is the first class group. These articles in this group are those with high relevance and they are in the core of your review. You will rely on these articles very heavily. The second class, these articles are important but not within the core of your review. These articles mostly support your main points, but they are not the central points. In the third class group, you can put those articles that you think they are useful for additional information, since they might provide background or supplementary details. By organizing your articles in this manner, you can manage your reading more effectively and ensure that you are focusing your efforts where it matters the most. And the cycle here is to search for articles, then download to your library and classify the importance of each article. Also, You can look to those who cite the articles, particularly those in the first class group, since they are relevant to your review article. When you look for those who cite these articles, you can find the recent articles in that field. Your aim here is to build a library of around 50 to 60 articles. This depends on your topic. By doing so, this will give you a solid foundation of research to draw upon. Save your search keywords, as I said, for later addition of articles. This documentation will be valuable for your later research. Now, another important thing is you have to build a bibliographic library, such as using EndNote, Zotero, Mendeley to organize your references. These tools will help in managing citations and creating bibliographies efficiently. First, read the first class articles, and this time you have to read them thoroughly and you need to write the whole article. You highlight the key findings of these articles, take notes on the most important points and how these points will relate to your review. Extract the relevant information, highlight this information, try to rephrase this information into your own words. This will help you to avoid plagiarism and ensures you truly understand and digest the information in these articles. By highlighting, digestion and extracting and writing in your own words, you will do the heavy work of writing. Try to group those articles with relevant information that consolidate each other, and this organization will help you to write a more coherent and structured review. Look for patterns, themes, and connections between different studies. This synthesis is what makes a review article valuable. After you finish the first class group, repeat the same for the other two groups, and the time you will spend in the second and the third class group will be less than the time you will spend in the first class group, since those articles in the first class group are the most important to your topic. Try to follow this structured process. First, you read and read smartly, download articles and citations, classify articles according to their relevance and significance to your topic, read thoroughly. This is the second read and it should be thoroughly, and highlight the important notes, digest this information, look for new articles and read them smartly, and repeat the cycle. This cycle will help you to manage the vast amount of information effectively. You have to repeat the cycle in order to refine your review and stay updated with new articles, as research is always evolving and staying current is very crucial. Continuously refine your understanding and organization of the literature as new information emerges. Now it's time for writing. When you write, try to focus on the content rather than perfection at this stage. Don't worry about the perfection at this stage. Some tips: don't think to write perfectly. and you have to set goals. Should be realistic goals. For example, writing of 1 to 2 pages every day could be an optimum, and this depends on your physical and mental ability. Remember that consistency is a key factor, and small but regular writing sessions are more productive than occasional long sessions. Try to write in your own words, and this will help you later to prevent plagiarism detection. So never mind language, grammar, and typing errors. Since English is not our first language, sometimes you cannot find the correct meaning of the idea in your mind to write. In this case, you can write in your own language. Later, try to find the optimum translation to the idea that you would like to write. As I said, most of us English is not our first language, so don't mind to have grammar and typing errors at this stage. Write a conclusion of what you think is important in each article and try to link these articles together, and don't spend time on articles that are less relevant. Try to write and cite as you go, and this will help you save time later, since this will avoid the need for extensive citation work at the end of the writing if you don't cite while you were writing. If you reach your maximum and you cannot write, you have to take a break, and since writing can be intensive, sometimes breaks will help you maintain mental clarity and prevent burnout. Revisit search engines from time to time to add more articles, since research is evolving every second and new articles can provide fresh insights. Write the conclusion and abstract after completing the first draft. You have to repeat this cycle of read smartly, download articles, classify important citation, and go back and look for the typing errors and try to polish your writing. If you write in your own words, most probably you will have an acceptable similarity index, and then you don't need further paraphrasing. Using your own words and probably citing source will help you achieve this important milestone. Congratulations, you now have completed the steps of writing your review, and it's ready for submission. Reflect on the process and celebrate your achievement. Thank you very much.